25 years? Okay, just 25. Okay, maybe some of these people, you've served nearly half of your sentence. Wow. At that point, don't you just accept it? I mean, really, you have to at that point if you're there for that long. Apparently you've served your aggravated assault, so now you're serving your perjury or something maybe, I don't know. They don't add up. That must have been in another prison. You're 50, right, okay. You've got a long way to go. If I'm 50, I kind of wish they would just take me around the back and shoot me in the head, to be honest. You're spending most of your life in prison. I mean, your attempted murder, perjury, aggravated assault. There are worse things. Worse things. Probably attempted murder only gets you a year off. The hell? Alright then. Why is attempted murder only a year shaved off? Also, you plead not guilty for that. And not guilty for the perjury, which makes me think you've just been thrown in. Anyway. So now, this guy right here, Alex Stevenson, is the kind of bloke I'm talking about. Okay, sentenced to 249 years for multiple crimes, including murder, and murder. That's a lot of murdering. Okay, and that's not only, that's 3 murders. Okay, look how many there are. This murder was 50 years. Why is this one 50 years? I don't know. Double murder, that's why. This one's 50 years. Another double murder. Must be killing twins. And then all the other stuff we don't really care about, you know, aggravated assault, grievous bodily harm, violent disorder. Not guilty for all of them. But he's like, oh yeah, I killed those people. That's really weird. I'm just thinking about that now. It's like, I did not break that vase, okay? I did kill her though. Yeah. I just wanted to mention that. No, I'm guilty to that. Didn't break the vase though, okay? When I killed her, she struck the vase and it fell over, okay? I shouldn't serve that time. That's bullshit. I want my lawyer right now. Right, let's just leave it. I'm wasting time. Just coming up with funny scenarios for these inmates in a game. Is life not but a game? Don't know what that means. Right, let's clone the cell. We can clone this one. Do it like there. So we do like a section. Yeah. Yeah. Power. Yeah, that works. So just that bit and that bit for now. Because I don't want them to do too much. A lot of goods is going to be coming in because of this. And I don't want the food to be all locked up. Also, we have a bunch of riot police just all spread out. We should really be getting some new riot police. But the day has just started. So everyone's going to be extremely annoyed. Especially their hygiene levels. Which they will be able to deal with. But not before they fight it out. Look, they need more than 7 hours sleep. Unless we get that annoying, you've got to make everyone sleep for 7 hours quest. But if they get any more, they get extremely high hygiene issues. Well, we've only got 5 hours. No way would I want to give them 7 unless I gave them the occasional sleep in the middle, which is just essentially lockup. But they get really frustrated instead of sort of safe. You got into a fight, apparently. You're unconscious. Good. We should probably have a quick gander at gang members just to make sure that they're not hanging about. Also, temperature. Yeah, we're fine. Some of the gang members in the back don't get some luxuries, but you know what? Not all of us in the world do. These cell blocks, though. Oh. Mwah. Perfect. Have they acted up at all? Oh, they're about to. He got knocked out fairly quickly. Gang members want to make their way into the yard, because I suppose it's yard time. So they're all annoyed about clothing. It seems to be a big one for them right now. Look at them lifting up that entire weight with one... Merv, I'm trying to talk. What do you want? He's going to be a nightmare. I've got to stream after this. Does he not think about me for once? No, it's always about him. Him. Where said him there? It was very strange. Him. Need some water. My throat is dry. I have to make the I'm ingesting water noise. Otherwise, you won't believe me that I'm drinking water. And if you don't believe me, then who are you to believe? No one? A ghost? Is that really all you needed to eat? Oh, like there's so much more food there. Just rotting away that we could have given to this lot. I'm starting to think you don't need this much. Starting to think a lot of things, really. Like, is the laundry actually working? I don't think it is. They're all still complaining about clothing. Can we get them clothes, please? Just 4-leaf clovers, that'd be fine. Maybe I can assign some workers there. Ooh, I need one more guard. Put you right there in the thick of it. So danger levels are increasing quite drastically due to a food shortage. However, a lot of them have eaten what they require. Of course, I could very quickly turn this into a maximum security block so they can quickly nab all the food there. And I think I will quickly do that if I can just remember how to actually navigate the menu. Canteen. Or I could just make that a max sec only instead of, you know, connecting it. I could do that, yeah. Now, there we go. They're grabbing all the food over here now instead. See, look, why did you fill that up? What enticed you to do that? Come on, grab the food. Don't be scared. Still got another hour to go. Pretty sure that gives you everything that you need. Do they not want to eat the food? Is it not good enough for them? I'm pretty sure they're just eating the food already from the... Where the hell did that bench go? Excuse me, is someone smuggling around a table? Where'd the table go? Check their pockets. There's a table around here and I want to find it. You're dead. How'd you die? You starved to death. You're a legendary prisoner? Hold on a second, what? 1 day without incident. Yeah, he's been dead that entire day. Hold on a second, we have a legendary prisoner just running around? Why? How long have you been a legendary gang member? Since the beginning of time? I mean, you're dead anyway. How? I have no idea. But you just starved to death. This prison works in many ways. Some considered unnatural. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a prison warden. Anyway. Enough memes. Well, but they're for some reason not really keen on eating right now. I think they've eaten enough. Get out of my sight. You make me sick. The hell am I going? Deployment? What the hell happened here? Became shared for no reason other than to be shared. Most of them have eaten, so I'm fine with that. All of the chefs are going through the staff room. It must be really frustrating to have your rest be when all those chefs run in and out. Not to mention, how are the goods doing? Yeah, we're picking it all up. Truck drivers just chilling out, waiting for those taterers to be picked up. Need more workers. Let's hire 10 more. Don't need 10 more, do we? Of course we need 10 more. In fact, what we need more is... Well, probably pick up 2 more gardeners. We also need to get a few more janitors. Because apparently, no one seems to be bothering with the laundry over here, and I don't know why. Is it deployment? Why? Okay, no. Right, they're fine. Anyway, we're fine. Don't worry about it. What am I doing here? I don't know. Maybe get a few lucky prisoners, you know? Maybe they want some better cells. I think it's just a case of deleting this and this and this and just turning it into part of the gang area. No reason not to, really. Just free ways to get into the canteen. There's already a metal detector there. We should probably get around to doing that. Let's dismantle all this stuff. Let's get rid of these radios. I mean, there is a better way of doing this. There's a better way of doing this. Now, turning all these into normal cell blocks is going to be a bit of a problem. But I should be able to get it done. It's just a case of removing everything. Then it's a case of hoping it all sort of works out. Which, you know, we know it won't. So we are going to simply dismantle the objects. It's going to be a bit awkward. Because we will be using more of them later for the other cell blocks, so we may as well reuse them. Well, not all of the items anyway. Some bookshelves and that lot we won't be reusing. Let's get rid of these solitary doors as well. We don't need them. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I was going to say, we don't have a solitary area for the gang members, but we already have a solitary zone for everyone. Which we can expand upon if we wish to do so. Like, the main problem we have is the flooring. Which we can change on the fly, so I suppose it's not that big of a deal. What is the flooring for everyone else, though? I don't know. It just seems to be flooring. Flooring type B. Good. Okay, well, we'll just change it to concrete floor then. And also dismantle some of the objects that failed to dismantle themselves. Due to just, you know, being undismantleable. We will also need to get rid of these two doorways eventually, but it's not much of a big deal at the moment. Now let's do a bit of planning. Oh no. Well, sort of like this, isn't it? But then we have a massive hallway. Oh, I don't like the idea of that. Trying to think. Do we sacrifice that just to have an annoying gap between everything? I kind of think we might have to do that. We already have to do it on this side, so it's a case of, you know, we already have to make it look kind of awkward. May as well go all the way with it. It's very annoying. Yeah, it is very, very annoying. And the amount of space added doesn't really help us here. Because we don't have much room to have maybe another cell in the middle. We can do mini cell prime. We could do this for an extra long cell if we wanted. But, you know, we would really do this. And that's uneven. So, yeah, we'll ignore it. Now. You're dead as well, are you? Dead. Starved to death. What the hell is going on? There's so many people that starved to death inside this canteen. It's disgraceful. Also, we need more rugs. Keep calling them rugs. Need more Persian rugs. Alright, let's throw them in here. Why is it making that noise? What's so important about a prayer mat? That it requires the dong noise. Table's not been placed here for reasons. We should also put the tables down here and get rid of these workbenches. And we will put them down again. Just put them in like different places. You know, similar to what we've got right there. And we will do the same thing up here. Just use the dismantle. There we go. But we will need more of these tables because we are running out of space. And also here as well, we can pretty much get as close to these as we can get. I left a gap there before because it looked a bit better, but it doesn't really matter. This one could be ignored though. But this should be adequate. Maybe even more than adequate. But I find that to be unlikely. No. Wrong spot. Spot. Emphasize that T. Emphasize that T. Sad. Right. The benches. Oh, no, we just get a few of them put down here like we do everywhere else. And the same thing at the bottom here. And then also some more prayer mats. All while they are running around, dealing with their own issues, we are constructing these prayer mats to keep them nice and happy. Not there, though. No, not there. Needs to be in between. Looks weird otherwise. I don't know why I'm speaking in such a froggy manner. Froggy manner, you know. My name's Froggy Manor. We should really do it here as well in the gang area. I don't know if we need to expand on the gang area. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Although maybe slightly less areas to eat. They can just wait around until a seat's available. That's the thing. Here, though, I think there's going to be too many prisoners for that. In fact, I'm kind of worried we don't have enough serving tables. We probably do. The numbers have not been crunched. I would not know how to crunch numbers. I'm sure they didn't taste great. 86 prisoners are well treated. It's the case of we can only treat so many of them well. A lot of them are complaining about alcohol. Well, you're complaining about alcohol. Everyone else, the needs are being fulfilled, relatively. But they're still getting a little bit annoyed by, you know, the whole being in prison thing. I mean, I get it. I understand. But you got yourself there. So not much you can do about that. Or not much I can do about that. Maybe next time, in whatever next life you may have, don't murder someone. It's a tip right there. A free tip. You should be honored to receive such a gracious tip. Oh, that's off. Oh, it's off there as well. Oh, but it's going to be even more offer there. Right, okay. Dismantle object. Well, we don't need to dismantle all of them now that I think about it. It's too late. I'm already too far ahead to stop myself. Oh, this is odd as well. It's fine. That's not fine. That needs to move. And so does that. More benches here. And then probably just some more on the top. And here we've already got a load of them there, so it doesn't really matter. There are some fights going on. I will ignore them. It's easier to ignore these things. This one's going to have to stay there. A death has occurred. One death today. Oh, bugger. It's always sad when it's a guard. Wait, is that two? No, you're unconscious. Okay. Expert fighter. You're not really part of any gangs. We dealt with it, but at the cost of a life. I mean, that's not that bad considering it's 2 p.m. That's the first death today. I'm going to say that's a record for the Megamax. Okay, if we go over to our reports, our sections right here, we can see deaths in past 24 hours, 1. 50k? Takes 50k off. We're nearly a 4 mil prison, though. And we also own 90% of the prison. Can I buy some shares? You cannot sell your prison or trade in shares until the conditions below are met. No recent deaths. Well, we're fucked, aren't we? That's not going to happen. Alright, before we finish up today, let's get the utilities sorted out. We can get the pipe work pretty much fitted in. I kind of like the idea of just making it go all the way around the prison here. There we go. And then we can just sort of do that. And then I'm pretty sure if I go here and here, that should be able to get these middle bits. The middle bits. Feels even, but I don't know if it actually is. And then we'll be gathering the power from the top green one right here. As you can see, we go all the way to it. Follow it. It is the top cable. This is the one that has the most amount of free power left. We might even take a little bit of juice from this station, but I think we'll probably be fine. But there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our way. The 2 engines getting there. Very close to finishing off the series. Once we get these 2 constructed, then I'm going to throw a bunch of prisoners in here and see what happens. Just observe. understand the human condition running as a simulated game called Prison Architect. It's going to be amazing. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe with that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, updates my channel, and Twitch for live streams. It's been a pleasure as always. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.